Hey guys, so today we're going to be talking about the new Chanel Holiday 2020 collection. I'm so excited. This is going to be a first impressions because I just received these products in the mail yesterday. And I'm really excited for today's video because I'm collabing with Erin Nicole again. This will be the second or third time we're collabing. Anyway, she's a good friend of mine here on YouTube. I absolutely adore her. She and I both love Chanel, like love Chanel. And we decided to do a collab for this holiday collection. And she actually hooked me up with the person that she works with down in Florida, where she is. The boutique here that I used to go to and was able to kind of like pick up releases early. They would get them exclusively. It was the one in the Caesars and the Forum shops, and that one closed. I don't know if they were planning on closing. I don't know if this was another kind of like retail victim of COVID, but my Chanel connection here is gone, sadly. So anyway, Erin was so sweet and kind of setting up a connection for me down in Florida, and I just got these pieces in yesterday, and I'm just so excited. So definitely check out Erin's channel. She is so sweet and she is so knowledgeable when it comes to luxury makeup. She covers it all. I personally came across her channel looking for Chanel videos, and she just hooked me in from that first video that I found of hers. She's just sweet. She just has such a positive energy, and I think we need a little bit more of that in the world. So anyway, definitely check out Erin Nicole's channel. Of course, I'll link it down below in the description box. But we are talking about the Chanel Holiday Collection. So excited, so excited. What Erin and I have done is we both got the blush, and I'll show all these things to you, but we both got the blush and the 4 single shadows. But then what we've done is kind of split up the lipsticks. She may have purchased these colors as well, but I went with 2 of the shades. So 4 shades were released with this holiday collection. I went with 2. She got the other 2 for sure. And so she will be lip swatching those other 2 lipsticks for you. So again, definitely head on over to her channel. Check out her video if you're interested in the 2 other lipsticks that I won't be talking about, but we'll get into that in just a second. So I just had to show you guys my unboxing of this because again, I have to thank Erin for hooking me up with her connection down in Florida, because they sent over the most like meticulously packaged box with full of samples, little cosmetics bags, just amazing, absolutely amazing. And I just wanted to show you guys my unboxing of this. So here is the box that all of the makeup came in. And look at this beautiful like gold ribbon that they have for the holiday collection. And then there's even like a camellia sticker right there with like a little gold print. Just so beautiful. So inside the box, very typical kind of like Chanel tissue paper with the black Chanel wax seal kind of sticker. And then all the products inside were wrapped in tissue paper with that, you know, black wax seal sticker. Just so beautiful. It was just so much fun to get a package this beautifully wrapped. So I wanted to share that with you guys. Let's go ahead and jump into the collection. I am so excited to get this on my face, but let me just go ahead and show you some of like the packaging. So here's like the outer box packaging for the blush, and all of the eyeshadows have very similar packaging. It has this little chain embossing on the front of the box, and I just love these special little details that Chanel does for their collections. And here is a close-up of the compact. So instead of the regular white logo on the cover, we have the gold one, which is pretty typical for holiday, but I really like that special touch as well. So let's take a close look at this illuminating blush powder. There's no color name or anything, so I'm assuming this is the first of its kind. And then here is a swatch of it. It has a really beautiful burnt rose tone to it, and it's definitely illuminating in that it has a really nice bright kind of satin sheen to it. Next up, there are 4 ombre premiers, which are the single shadows that Chanel has. That's a part of their regular line, but with their collections, they do like to come out with like limited edition colors. And these are special because again, they have that CC and like chain embossing on the pans. And I have all 4 colors here. And first, what I wanted to do was swatch color 927, which is Couvre Rose. And this I thought looked actually very similar to the illuminating blush. So that's why I wanted to swatch this first so I could swatch it next to the blush. But here it is in the pan, and already you can tell that this is going to be much more metallic and much more shimmery than the blush. But here is a swatch of it, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It would give you kind of like a monochromatic look with the blush, which I think is just a fantastic idea, and I really love that monochromatic look. but you can see that there is a lot more like micro glittery, shimmery bits in there, and that there is almost like a little bit of a duochrome. The glitters kind of like glisten a different color in there, and it's just really, really beautiful. So that is Pkwy Rose. Next up is color number 928, and this is Cuir Brun, C-U-I-R. I'm sure I'm butchering the pronunciation. And this is a really beautiful, like cool toned brown. It almost has this kind of like antique bronze look to this brown. It's again, just another beautiful, beautiful shade. Here it is swatched, and next to the Pkwy Rose, it is just really kind of like a beautiful satin finish. It doesn't have any micro glitters in there. It's not shimmery at all. It just has like a really beautiful smooth satin sheen to it. Next we have 925 or Antique, and this is like an antique gold. Isn't that beautiful in the pan? It looks like a piece of jewelry in the pan. And this is another shade that is similar to the brown color, the previous color. It doesn't have any micro glitters or shimmery bits. It really just has like a very smooth, bright satin finish. And then next we have Or Blanc, which is almost like a white gold with like a cool undertone. It almost looks like an antiqued white gold. Very beautiful, and just like the gold and the brown, it has a very smooth satin finish without any micro glitters, without any sort of color shiftiness or anything like that. It's just another gorgeous, very smooth satin finish shadow. And then finally, the two lipsticks that I purchased. So these come in the limited edition packaging for the Rouge Allure lipsticks that has this gold framing around it. And these lipsticks are so cool. So if you hold it with the logo there on top, you just press down and the lipstick pops up. So the first color that I swatched is color number 107 or Beige. And when I saw like preview shots of these colors, I didn't realize that there was going to be any sort of like quote unquote or gold aspect to these lipsticks, but I hope you guys can see it in the bullet. There are little gold micro glitters in this beige lipstick, which made me so happy when I saw this. So here is an actual swatch of it on my arm. And I think in the swatch, you can probably pretty clearly see like the little metallic sheen that those little glittery bits give. But it's not this like metallic finish to the lipstick. It's just these like gold micro glitters that give it that little like brightness. And then the other shade that I got is number 137, which is Poupre d'Or. Again, another lipstick that surprised me because again, I did not realize that there was going to be little shimmery bits in here. And instead of gold, there's actually like red shimmery bits in this one. I'm not sure if you can see it in the swatch. Cameras are kind of notorious for not being able to pick up reds very well, but hopefully you can, and I will be lip swatching all of these, so hopefully you'll be able to see it on my lips. So like I mentioned before, Erin has the two other shades that came out in this collection, so if you want to see those lip swatched, again, definitely check out her video. Also, what she was kind enough in doing was swatching all four of these lipsticks for me since I wasn't getting the other two. So here is a quick picture of all four of the shades swatched. And so the two colors that I have are all the way on the left and all the way on the right. And the two colors that Erin has are in the middle. And looking at this picture, I kind of really want the other two, so I may actually purchase those as well. All right, let's go ahead and put all of this on my face. I have foundation, concealer, powder, and a little bit of bronzer down just to kind of bring back a little bit of color in my face. But that's all I have on, so I wanted to jump into this illuminating blush. I'm so excited. I love a shimmery blush. I don't like micro glitters necessarily, but I do like a strong satin sheen to my cheek products. So I'm excited to try this out. I'm gonna use my Refer P24 brush. I'm just gonna pick up some product. Ooh, do you see that sheen? Oh, I hope you can. I'm just gonna kind of tilt my face at different angles, so hopefully the light catches it. Oh, wow. That sheen is so beautiful. I mean, I think it's subtle enough so that, you know, as a blush, it doesn't look too crazy on the face. But yeah, I don't think you need an additional highlighter. At least I don't. I really like having the reflectiveness right here on the blush. Oh, I do see little micro glitters in there. Not always the biggest fan of that, but let me see if I buff this out, if the micro glitters kind of go away. So I've got my smooth buffer brush here, and I'm just gonna buff over this. This brush is magic, by the way. I don't know if you guys picked this up yet, but it is so good. Well, I do still see like some micro glitters in there, but not prominent at all. There really aren't a lot of little glitters going on. But after I buffed this, I feel like it turned like the kind of like metallic sheen of the blush. I feel like it turned it into something very glossy looking, almost wet. Wow, I hope Chanel does not stop here. This is really beautiful. And just a note about the formula, I think this is just a pressed powder formula. I was trying to figure out if these were baked, but I think these are like a pressed powder. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna forego highlighter. I think that is a lot of sheen. Wow, that is pretty. So that is the illuminating blush powder. Do I have more on this side? I feel like I do. Hold on. You guys know I'm kind of a sucker for that terracotta tone. This is maybe a little bit cooler than that, but I feel like it's in the same family. All right, let's move on to these eyeshadows. I love these Ombre Premier eyeshadows. I have all of the lion ones that came out. Was that last holiday or the holiday before? Completely losing track of time. But I have all the little lion ones. I have a lot from the regular line. They're just stunning. They're really, really beautiful. So I have very high hopes for these, and I think they swatched beautifully. So I definitely want to use the rose color because yes. And I definitely am feeling this Or Blanc shade. So I'm going to start with the Couvre Rose, and I've got a Rephr number 1 brush here, and it's just like a flat shader. So I'm just going to go ahead and pick up some of this rose color and apply it basically on the center of my lid, but I'm bringing it pretty close in and pretty far out. I hope you guys can see like the little color shift going on. So like the base is a very kind of coppery tone, and then like the little micro glitters in there have like a pinkiness to them. Oh, so pretty. I feel like this shadow is like a toned down version of a Pat McGrath shadow. You know how the Pat McGrath shadows are like really like out of this world. They're very, very bold. This is like the older sister shadow to those Pat McGrath shadows, but because it has those like cool bright pink micro glitters in there, oh my God, it just really reminds me of a Pat McGrath shadow. Wow, I love that color. Okay, I'm gonna move on to the Or Blanc, and I wanna put this like in the inner portion of my lid. I'm gonna use this Sonia G Pencil Pro brush and apply this to the inner corner and bring that over. This is a very cool toned kind of gold. I'm not sure if I like these two together. Let's see how these blend. Oh, I think that worked out nicely. Ooh, that's actually a lot of fun. Ooh, I like that. Okay, so there's the Or Blanc, and now I'm gonna move over to the brown color, and I'm gonna use another Rephr number 1 brush. I'm trying not to blend it too far over the middle because I really want that rose shade to stand out. So I'm just focusing this, really kind of keeping it to the outer corner here. All right, there are 3 out of the 4 eyeshadows. I don't know where else I could squeeze this on without kind of covering up the rose color, which I really don't want to cover up. So I'm gonna leave this one out, and I'm gonna finish up like my eyes, my eyebrows, mascara, and then we'll move on to the lipstick. All right, I am back. I will have all the details of what else I have on my face down below in my description box, along with all of the information on these products, like the prices and like how you actually spell the names, since I can't pronounce anything. So let's move on to the lip products. So again, I'm actually gonna start with the darker color because I think I want to end up with the beige color. So I am going to start with color number 137, Pkwy d'Or, which is the deepest shade that they came out with for this collection. And I have the Chanel lip liner in number 192, Prune Noir. So I'm gonna start by lining my lips. And then I'm gonna apply the lipstick. So there is color number 137 on the lips. It's so faint, but the little sparkles in the lipstick. I hope you guys can see it. I could definitely see it in person, but I'm not sure if the camera's picking it up, but I'm just gonna kind of tilt my head in different directions. Hopefully the light will catch it. All right, I'm gonna take this off and then we'll go ahead and put the beige color on. And for the beige colored lipstick, I pulled out the natural lip liner. Whoops, that's the brush. The natural lip liner, which I need to sharpen. Oh wow, you can really see the gold flecks in the beige color. Again, I hope the camera's catching it. Oh, I love the little glitters in the lips, and I don't feel it. It's not gritty at all. And they're like mini micro glitters. There's just like little hints of it I can see. Oh, just perfect for the holidays. This lip, this cheek, and that eyeshadow, the combination, it's so good. Well, I'm loving these products so far. Of course, this is a first impressions, but oh my God, I love it all. I love everything that I tried today. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Are you picking up any of these pieces? If I had to pick just a few things, it would be this lip, this cheek, and that rose eyeshadow. It's just so good. Do not forget to check out Erin's channel, her video. Definitely, if you are interested in those other lip swatches, she'll be doing that over on her channel. And let her know that I sent you over. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video.